Hey guys, and welcome back. Check out our main website, stumpthespread.com, where you can register a free account to stay up on all the latest at Stump the Spread. Check out our daily free plays every single day. And for those on mobile, things look a little different but function the same way. Register a free account, log in, and access all of our picks every day. The college basketball tournament is upon us. Every year we have our annual StumpTheSpread.com tournament challenge. If you're looking to join and test your bracket skills against the Stump the Spread community, it's really simple. Just click the link down in the video description. It will take you over to make a bracket. All you need is either a Facebook account or an ESPN account. It's really simple to fill out a bracket, and then you can test yourselves against the Stump the Spread community. It's a lot of fun every year, and I hope you consider joining. So heading into today's video, I'm going to be talking about this first four battle here between LIU Brooklyn and Radford, and give our lean on who we feel has the better edge to cover this spread. This is kind of like a pseudo play-in game with these first four matchups. These two 16 seeds are going to be going against each other for the rights to play number 1 seed, and Radford coming into this one as 4.5-point favorites, having a bit more consistent success throughout the regular season in comparison to their opponent LIU Brooklyn. But of course, both teams closing out things well, winning their respective conference tournaments to get into the big dance. But starting here with LIU Brooklyn, the Blackbirds, they went 18-16 overall. They finished tied for 4th place within the NEC, going 10-8 within league play. Of course, LIU Brooklyn, very up and down throughout their conference regular season slate, but this team got hot at the right point. They've gone on to win their last 5 games in a row, including their conference tournament championship game, which came against the top team within their league, Wagner, on the road. And LIU Brooklyn stepped up their game, especially defensively in that matchup, as they went on to beat the top team in their league by a final of 71-61. This is an LIU Brooklyn team that plays a bit different style of basketball in comparison to Radford. The Blackbirds like to play with a little bit of pace. They're 79th in the nation in scoring average compared to 284th in total team defense. They have a slight positive plus-minus on the year of about 1 point. Another big positive that we see from this Brooklyn squad is they rebound the ball very well, 58th in the nation in rebounding average. And if they're going to have a chance at going on to pick up this upset, it's going to be because they were able to create some transition scoring opportunities against an opponent that typically prefers to play in the half court and lean on their defense. So LIU Brooklyn going to be trying to lean on their offensive strengths, where they have the advantage here today against the Highlanders. So of course, LIU Brooklyn, they are also going to have one of the top players on the court here today with guard Joel Hernandez, who's averaging about 21 points per game. Certainly a guy to look out for in this particular matchup. But going on to Radford, they had a little bit more consistent success than the Blackbirds throughout the regular season, going 22-12 overall, and they finished just 1 game back in the Big South standings. They went 12-6 within league play, and this is a Highlanders team that they don't typically put up a lot of points, but they slow things down into the half court and lean on their defense to have success. They're 14th in the nation in points allowed, giving up about 64.5 points per game in comparison to just 314th in the nation in scoring average. They do have a positive plus-minus on the year of about positive 3 points, but also the Highlanders aren't going to have the advantage in terms of the rebounding numbers today. They're coming into this one as 212th in the nation in rebounding. So if you just compare what these two teams have done on a game-to-game average this year, you have the Highlanders, who have a 3-point differential in comparison to the Blackbirds, who are about 1 point. So that means that Radford's been about 2 points better per contest on average than their opponent, but still coming into this one today as 4.5-point favorites. This is a pretty generous number for the Highlanders to be giving. Of course, Vegas is probably valuing their league a bit more in the Big South in comparison to LIU Brooklyn, who's coming over from the NEC. And also the Highlanders finishing off the season very well, winning their last 7 games in a row. So perhaps that positive momentum as well is factoring into this spread. But given the fact that the Blackbirds are coming into this one with the significant edge in terms of offensive output, as well as the fact that this team is looking just as good as what we've been seeing out of Radford down the stretch run of the regular season, we see this as being a competitive matchup. Radford probably going to make this a lower scoring game, which also gives these points to the Blackbirds a little bit more value. So with all that being the case, we are going to go ahead and side with Long Island Brooklyn, getting those 4.5 points as the better value play. And again, guys, join our annual StumpTheSpread.com bracket challenge through the link down in the video description. It's really easy to make a bracket, and then you can test yourselves against the Stump the Spread community. It's a lot of fun, and we hope to see you join. Also, you can check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description as well, and click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.